beginning, when nothing moved and darkness filled the deep. Your spirit hovered over waters where silent mysteries sleep. No shape, no sky, no breath, just an endless quiet night, until your voice broke through the silence. Let there be light, and light burst out in glory, chasing shadows far away. You separated night from morning, named the dark and named the day. Creation started unfolding from your words so pure and true. For everything that ever was began its life in you. And on the second dawn of time, you stretched the sky so wide, a canopy of wonder placed above the water's tide. You called the vault the heavens, and the clouds began to rise, soft whispers of tomorrow, drifting through the glowing skies. The world beneath was waiting for your masterpiece to start, a canvas broad and open, shaped gently by your heart. You smiled upon the heavens and declared that it was good. Every breath of creation rising exactly where it should. On the third day, waters gathered and dry land found its place. Mountains rose in quiet rhythm, valleys softened with your grace. You named the land as earth, the water seas that rolled in might, and from the soil came living green, bursting upward toward the light. Grass and flowers painted meadows with a beauty fresh and new. Fruitful trees stretched out their branches, growing just as you withdrew. Every leaf and every blossom sang the mercy in your voice, for the earth felt your blessing and creation did rejoice. On the fourth dawn you set the heavens like a clock of time and fire, the sun to rule the daytime and the moon to lift nights higher. Stars like scattered diamonds twinkled in their places set, marking seasons, days, and years, so we would never forget. The sky became a tapestry, your artistry unveiled. Galaxies danced quietly where your endless wisdom sailed, and heaven glowed with order, with precision shaped by you. Every star a gentle witness that your promises are true. On the fifth day, life awakened in the waters deep and wide. Schools of creatures gliding softly in the oceans you supplied. Great wings swept through the heavens, birds ascending in their flight, filling skies with songs of freedom, echoing your pure delight. From the smallest hidden swimmer to the biggest beast of sea, all creation knew its maker, who declared it good to be. And your blessing flowed like rivers over every wing and fin, telling them to fill the waters, fill the skies, and rise again. On the sixth day came the creatures, walking on the solid ground. Every shape and size and color, every heartbeat, every sound. Lions roared in golden sunlight, gentle deer ran through the glade. Every animal was crafted perfectly as you had made. Yet before the day was finished, you prepared a gift divine. You formed us in your image, breathed your living breath in mine. You gave mankind dominion and a purpose born of love, a calling shaped by heaven, guided by the one above. And the evening and the morning marked the end of every day. Sanctify the peace you gave, a rhythm for our weary hearts, a calm the soul can crave. From nothing came the cosmos by the power of your hand. The heavens and the earth obeyed your every soft command. So we sing the story onward, let our voices rise and blend. For the one who shaped the universe is Alpha and the In the cool of the dawn, when the earth was still and the rivers ran quiet through the valley and hills, the Lord shaped the ground with his holy hands, forming the dust into the shape of a man. He breathed his life, a whisper divine, and Adam woke with a soul aligned. In Eden's peace, where the blossoms grew, creation waited for his purpose to bloom. All of heaven watched in wonder as the breath of God filled the air, and the garden blew and bloomed in beauty, every tree beyond compare. Oh, Eden's song, where life began, where God walked closely with a man, a paradise of perfect grace, where love moves softly through the place. From dust to life, from breath to truth, God shaped the world with tender proof. In Eden's light, the story starts, a holy garden in our hearts. Rivers flowed from the heart of the ground, Poison and Gihon circling round, Tigris and Euphrates steady and wide, carrying life on every side. God placed the man in the garden fair to work the soil with gentle care. Every fruitful life he freely gave, except the tree that wisdom craved. Love set boundaries, soft and clear, a father's voice so warm, so near. Eat of the garden, freely roam, but guard your heart from the knowledge unknown. Oh, paradise of perfect grace, where love moves softly through the place. From dust to life, from breath to truth, God shaped the world with tender proof. In Eden's light, the story starts, a holy garden in our hearts. But the Lord saw Adam standing alone, no mirror of joy he could call his own. So he brought the creatures one by one under the warmth of the setting sun. Adam named them all with care, yet found no match for his heart to share. And God, in guarding kindness deep and wise, prepared a gift before his eyes. He laid Adam down in peaceful rest, and from his side in love expressed, he formed a woman pure and strong, a companion right where he belonged. Oh, Eden's soul, searched for far and near. Together they walked in harmony, clothed in innocence, pure and free. No shame to hide, no fear to bear, just heaven's breath in the open air. Love completed what God began, a holy bond of woman and man, joined together, heart to heart, never meant to drift apart. Oh, Eden song, where life began, where God walked closely with a man, a paradise of perfect grace, where love moves softly through the place. From dust to life, from breath to truth, God shaped the world with tender proof. In Eden's light the story starts, a holy garden in our hearts. Breathe again the breath He gave, feel the life no dust can save. Hear the rivers whisper still, through every valley, every hill. Love was born beneath those skies, before the tears, before the lies. Eden stands in memory's tone, a glimpse of home we've always known. Oh, Eden song we sing again, of God who walked with mortal men, of sacred ground and perfect peace, of love that never seems to cease. From dust to life, from breath to truth, His hands still shape our broken youth. In every heart His garden grows, where the river of His mercy flows. In the morning light His greetings grace, where innocence still warmed the place. Adam and Eve walked hand in hand, unbroken hearts in a perfect land. But a whisper moved through leaves unseen, a shadow stirred where peace had been. The serpent's eyes were cold and deep, a voice that slithered through the trees. Did God really save inside? Planting doubt where trust once lived inside, and the garden held its breath in fear as temptation slowly drew near. Oh, the shadow in the garden, where the quiet turned to hate, where the truth once flowed like rivers, now trembled at the break. One choice, one moment, one trembling bite, turned morning songs into fading light. Oh, Eden cried as innocence died in the shadow of the garden's night. Eve looked close at the shining fruit on the tree whose wisdom called to root. Sweet to the eyes, a promise disguised, a hunger deeper than realized. She reached her hand, the world grew still, creation bent against her will. Then Adam took what she had found, and something shattered on the ground. Their eyes were open, fear rushed in, the weight of shame, the throb of sin. They stitched fig leaves to hide the scar, where trust had torn their hearts apart. Oh, the shadow in the garden, where the quiet turned to wake, where the truth once flowed like rivers, now trembled at the break. One choice, one moment, one trembling bite, turned morning songs into fading light. Oh, Eden cried as innocence died in the shadow of the garden's night. And footsteps move through Eden's air, the sound of God drawing near to where they hid in fear behind the trees. Once his children, now uneased. Where are you? Came his gentle call, but they felt naked, small and flawed. Blame spilled out like wounded rain, as love looked straight at broken men. The serpent smirked, the garden wept. Judgment rose where sorrow crept. Yet even then God's grace began, a promise whispered for fallen men. Oh, the shadow in the garden, where the quiet turned to ache, where the truth once flowed like rivers, now trembled at the break. One choice, one moment, one trembling bite, turned morning songs into fading light. Oh, Eden cried as innocence died in the shadow of the garden's night. But mercy shone through the sorrow, a promise for tomorrow, a seed to crush the serpent's head, a hope that darkness cannot dread. Though tears would fall and pain would stay, God's love refused to walk away. Even clothed in skins that brush the ground, redemption's whisper still was found. So out of Eden's gates they stepped, while angels at the entrance kept a flaming sword of holy flame, guarding life they never reclaimed. Yet hand in hand they faced the dawn, a broken world they'd walk upon, still guided by the breath of grace, a story waiting to be replaced. Oh, the shadow in the garden, where the fall began its climb, but the promise lit a pathway through the long and aching time. From sorrow's seed came heaven's plan, a savior born to rescue man. Though Eden closed, God's love remained. Through every loss, through every pain, the garden's cry became a song, a melody to right the wrong. And though we walk through broken lands, He still restores with healing hands. The shadow fell, but light would rise. Grace was written in the skies.
When the dawn broke over Eden's gate, two brothers walked beneath the weight of a world outside the paradise lost, where love now lived with thorns and frost. Cain tilled the ground with steady hands, Abel watched over sheep across the lands. Two sons of Adam learning still to serve the Lord with heart and will. And the smoke from their offerings rose to the sky, one filled with worship, one with pride. And heaven watched the brothers stand, one heart open, one closed within. Oh, hear the cry from the ground where love was shattered, lost and found. A brother's voice beneath the soil, a sacred plea that breaks the soul. From sacrifice to bitter pain, the world was never the same again. Oh, mercy still could yet be found after the cry from the ground. Abel brought forth the best he owned, his firstborn lamb, his heart enthroned, a gift of love pure and complete, laid humbly at the Father's feet. But Cain held back the finest part, a restless fire within his heart. And when the Lord received the lamb, jealousy burned through the man. Sin is waiting at your door, the Lord spoke softly to his core. But you must rule it, choose what's right before it leads you into night. Oh, hear the cry from the ground where love was shattered, lost and found. A brother's voice beneath the soil, a sacred plea that breaks the soul. From sacrifice to bitter pain, the world was never the same again. Oh, mercy still could yet be found after the cry from the ground. Cain led Abel to the field that day, where silence wrapped the world in gray, and anger struck with unforgiving hand, a wounded heart that broke the land. He stood alone, the sun grew cold, the soil drinking secrets untold, and heaven wept as death drew near, a chapter born of rage and fear. Then God called out with thunder's tone, Cain, where is Abel, where is your own? But he replied with trembling lie, am I my brother's keeper's eye? Oh, hear the cry from the ground where love was shattered, lost and found. A brother's voice beneath the soil, a sacred plea that breaks the soul. From sacrifice to bitter pain, the world was never the same again. Oh, mercy still could yet be found after the cry from the ground. The earth had spoken, truth revealed, the blood that stained the broken field. Judgment fell, yet grace remained, a mark of mercy on the shamed. Cain walked out into the night, but still beneath the curse a light, a promise whispered through the rain that hope would rise from Abel's pain. Cain wandered far from Eden's trace to build a city in a distant place. His children grew, their story spread, a woven line of toil and tread. Music rose from Jubal's hand, forging tools across the land. Life continued, grief and grace a cry from the ground where sorrow sang a haunting sound. Yet from the pain a promise grew, a whisper deep, a hope renewed. Though darkness fell, love still survived through every heart that called on Christ.